Hello, my name is Chimwemwe Ngoma, the project manager for tobacco harm reduction Malawi. And the topic of my presentation this year is safer nicotine, changing perceptions and lives in a tobacco-driven economy. To begin with, the introduction. It is a common challenge for tobacco-driven economies to develop tobacco policy that is not coherent and consistent across the economic and health sectors. This is because there is a narrative that adopting anti-smoking measures could result into economic hardships for such a country. As such, efforts to avail safer nicotine products face multiple challenges. Basically, this means that smokers are denied out of viable healthier options in such countries. However, it is important to note that striving to protect local smokers from smoking-associated harms does not necessarily impede on income generation a country earns through exporting raw tobacco. Governments, the media, civil society organizations, tobacco farmers, and the general public in tobacco-driven economies view safer nicotine advocacy from multiple perspectives. Whilst others appreciate the role of tobacco harm reduction in upholding public health, others think that safer nicotine advocacy is the same as no tobacco campaign. Some governments and tobacco farmers perceive it as a campaign that would affect tobacco production through the market force of demand, which would affect supply, hence the threat to the economy. To others, nicotine is dangerous. You agree with me that we've grown up in a society that demonize and constantly persecute nicotine. And to some, nicotine is the most well-known substance in tobacco. As such, it is associated with the harms that are caused by smoking. Throughout our advocacy period in Malawi, we have encountered both correct and wrong perceptions towards safer nicotine. Here are some of the examples of the wrong perceptions that we have encountered. On one of our Facebook posts where we are inviting others to join us in championing a smoke-free Malawi, someone who thought that this campaign is a no tobacco campaign commented that tobacco money pays my bills. And on a separate post where we were advocating for safer nicotine products, someone who thought that nicotine is dangerous commented that there is nothing like safe nicotine. Stop killing people with your profit-seeking marketing phrases. Such perceptions were a wake-up call to us to step up our information dissemination so that people get to know the truth about nicotine and safer nicotine advocacy in Malawi. Now, let us look at what some organizations are doing in preparing tobacco farmers for market uncertainty. In the scenario where demand for tobacco continues to decline on the global market, some organizations are helping smallholder tobacco farmers to diversify tobacco farming with alternative livelihood opportunities. Other agricultural institutions are innovating and localizing cash crops that can be equally or more profitable than tobacco. An example of such in Malawi include Solaris and industrial hemp. But what else can tobacco-driven economies do? They can utilize the same tobacco leaf for producing low-tech safer nicotine products. Locally feasible and culturally acceptable safer nicotine products can be produced from the same fine tobacco leaf. An example of such could be snus. In a nutshell, here are some of our suggestions that can help in changing perceptions and lives in a tobacco-driven economy. Governments, the media, civil society organizations, farmers, nicotine consumers, and the general public should be helped to understand that tobacco is not the real problem, but smoking is. This can be done by demonstrating that some safer nicotine products can be produced from the same tobacco leaf. Therefore, governments, innovators, and investors should respond positively to the new market demand for safer nicotine products by producing the products for local and international market. This would in turn help in easing the availability and affordability of safer nicotine products, thereby offering local smokers an opportunity to consume nicotine in a much safer way. Allow me to conclude by sharing with you one of my favorite harm reduction quotes by Gregory Conley. And I quote, "Public health got harm reduction right with drugs and sex, but continues to get it wrong with tobacco and nicotine. Harm elimination strategy is Puritan in nature and ignores the reality of smoking." End of quote. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for watching, and Here is how you can connect with us in changing lives and perceptions in a tobacco-driven economy like Malawi. Thank you.